Good morning, founders. Welcome to today's Q&A. Let's see what do we have here at the questions. What is an investor expecting to see when he walks into a room where a non-technical founder is going to make a presentation? What is the most important thing a non-technical founder should bring to the table to impress an investor? Okay. I think an investor usually is looking to, when a meeting is starting, the investor is wanting to know, am I wasting my time here? Or is this person bringing some value to me? That's the game, right? You need to bring value to the investor, even if they don't invest in you, right? So I don't think that applies only to non-technical founders. It's a general question. But when the investor knows it's a non-technical founder on the other side of the table, they are looking to see, okay, does this person knows how to execute their product? Otherwise, they might have a great idea, a great market, a great business, a great track record as business people, but they might not be able to create the software they need. So that's the first part of the question. Let me reread the second question. What is the most important thing a non-technical founder should bring to the table to impress an investor? I think good business, right? You don't need to impress the investor. You need to provide value. You need to bring a good opportunity. And if you have one and you're confident you have one, you don't need to think about impressing the investor. You just need to show what you got. In an article for Forbes, Paul Graham talks about that Y Combinator looks about what Y Combinator looks for in startups they want to fund. In that article, he doesn't mention technology or the need for a technical founder. However, accelerators seems to rarely take in non-technical founders without a CTO. What's your opinion about that? Yes, I need to do more research before really commenting on the accelerators' biases, but I think you're right when you say that they rarely take on solo non-technical founders without a technical founder. It's very important that we understand it might not be the case, but if we look into the data and it is the case, it's probably because an accelerator, differently from an angel investor or a VC fund, needs a huge portfolio, right? For example, Y Combinator gets used to take on 60 startups per semester, and now they're expanding. So if they need a huge portfolio, they need to have objective filtering, some form of filtering before they make the interviews, etc. So they don't have to interview everyone that applies. And I think that's just a side effect of their process, and it does not reflect their vision. That's a guess. Maybe we can ask Paul Graham or the other guys to answer that, but I think it has to do with having to deal with tons of applicants and then having to have a way of filtering them. What are the pros and cons of bootstrapping my idea before looking for a technical founder or funding? The cons are you're gonna have a product that's not as polished, and you might scare some people away, some users away, right? Another con is that it might take you more time to launch, right? Those are the two things that come to my mind right now that affects negatively your decision of bootstrapping without a technical co-founder or funding, right? But the pros are so important that maybe even the first one scaring some users away might become a pro, because then you're gonna be, it's gonna be necessary that you talk to the right people, that you do some selling, some real world selling, instead of trusting that people will come and use what you build, right? That's one of the pros. You're gonna need to do business traditionally, the way that business is done traditionally, right? Which is looking for customers, developing partnerships, and learning from users. All that is gonna be necessary if you don't have a shiny product. The other advantage is that once you build something without having a co-founder or coding or whatever, and you have results for that, you have proven a few of your hypotheses, you have more track record, so it's gonna be easier to attract funding or technical talent. I think that are the pros that come to my mind. When a startup founded by a non-technical person dies, do you envision specific reasons? No, I don't think it's different from any other kind of startup, right? Startups are fragile businesses, and they die more often than they survive. So yeah, it's but so that I can bring something to you, I would say it's very common that startup created by non-technical founders die when they waste lots and lots of time convincing technical founders to join them, or trying to convince investors to join them, instead of creating a solid business opportunity for the technical founders and for the investors. I would say that's the most common reason startups created by non-technical founders die. Thank you very much for today. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, and please keep sending us questions and join us at nontechnicalfounders.com. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.